I read Jared Lanier's book, right? Chief Technology Officer for Microsoft. Grew up in a geodesic dome. Graduated from MIT when he was 12. Genius, right? Mm-hmm. Everything he does is virtual reality stuff. Headsets, virtual surgery, all that stuff. Turns out he's wrong, right? He should have been looking at AI this whole time. So he has to, like, rebrand himself, right? So he wrote this book on, like, what you need to be in the 21st century. Like, what are the greatest skills? He says code, right? Be able to write to computers. Jazz, you need to be able to improvise, but he's got that internal hippie thing, so that's a little biased on his part. I don't think that's really well thought out. But the third one is movies. You need to be a visual storyteller in the 21st century.
Yeah, I think that's true.
You think movies, really?
So I got Mubi, I got Criterion, I got all the movie services, and we've been watching like a movie a night and like getting like.
The thing, if you want to go through like the AFL best.
Yeah. No, that's what I got like directors, right? Top 10 directors, and I've seen 14 movies from each director.
For the kids here, when I was in my 20s, we had a little company that started called Netflix, and they used to send DVDs in the mail. That was how it started.
No, that was a big company, and it's all part
put
of their
into a
streaming
machine. And so one of the things you could do is you could sign up, and they had the AFL, like the best 100 movies, and you would just sign up and you could put the 100 movies into your cart and they would ship you. They only shipped you 1 to 3 movies at a time, though.
Depending on your starting payment.
How much you
pay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You could buy for 1, 2, or 3, and then they added video games for a while.
Yeah, it was like $4.99, $7.
Yeah, I don't have to be Witcher's table.
I think it was out to dinner.
Yeah.
What?
They may have gone out to dinner. They was talking going to dinner.
They were going to dinner because some of the table wanted to make it, and she didn't think that where they're at, they can handle without a full table. So they copped out and went to dinner instead of...
Where are they going to dinner?
You want to cop out? Go to dinner.
Yeah, let's go get dinner.
So the strangest thing is you watch the greatest directors of all time?
Sitting up because it's...
Like, I thought David Lynch was weird, right?
It is me, but it's
All great directors are at least, if not more weird than that. From the beginning. Like Tarkovsky, way weirder than Lynch.
The greatest people are the weirdest. Because they don't give a fuck about what they hate. They'll tell the story as it needs to be told.
Well, but, I mean, they're just weird. Like, Ingmar Bergman, disturbing all the way around every week. Like, 14 movies, all very different, all very disturbing.
So
Fellini, 2 good movies, and then a lot of very disturbing imagery.
They interviewed What's-His-Face from Dune.
Okay.
And there was a Bergman movie on his favorite list.
Yeah, no, these guys love Bergman.
But one. Like, the rest were, like, a little bit more...
Villeneuve, whatever his name is?
Yeah, Villeneuve. Has anyone seen it? Have you seen it?
Dune 2, I have not.
I'm going to see on Sunday if he was going to.
I'm going to have to go through.
But I don't think we're doing it Saturday. Is that right? It's just Lewis and me, or not? Lance and me.
Definitely can't do it Saturday because I'm seeing Sunday too, and also because.
Did you already see it?
There's no.
It seems like a 2-watcher, at least from I hear.
You gotta go IMAX.
Well, the first one's 2-watcher. I'm going to watch it again.
Everyone says, oh, no, not just IMAX, 70mm IMAX, which means you got to do the Irvine one.
But we wouldn't even watch it because we said, oh,
Quentin Tarantino's cinema is 70mm.
Yeah.
It's in LA.
It's in LA. It's deep in LA.
Yeah, there's like 2 in our area. There's like 1 in
The book is
Texas.
So when they take the book and they put
is my tweet.
No,
they have to.
It's in
Like, I thought it was funny in the first.
Yeah, I got tickets Thursday. When are you going?
One in 1984.
And the
Next
dice
Thursday.
are my
Like,
scalp.
A week from
there's huge
Thursday?
cut in the middle.
No,
You know,
this
watch
Thursday.
it,
I mean,
like, and then
where? When?
15 years went by. and
Quentin Tarantino's
that
theater.
was
Oh, you're going in LA.
Like,
What are you
pull
doing?
stuff out.
I think,
No, I understand. My dad said it's a pacing's different, but that makes sense how it's story.
Fresca Joe.
Invested in it.
I don't know.
I think it was a lot of.
I'm going this Thursday.
So you're gonna watch the movie too?
Brian, we decided we're giving the Shield Sentinel to you.
Oh, he's gonna go to.
Do you want the Shield Sentinel?
Shield Guardian.
Wait, is it a Shield Guardian?
Shield Guardian, yeah.
But no, it's not a Shield Guardian as in the spell.
It is.
Yeah, that's what it does.
I think that's what they want.
We have a Shield
You're
Guardian.
giving
right?
it to the fairy?
You can ride it?
No, because it'll quadruple, because it'll double your health again. Because it has damage you take, but since your range damage is already half, you're taking 1/4 damage. Look at the backlog and use it.
Is that true? We have a Shield Golem.
Shield Guardian, right?
That would mess me up too.
Oh, chocolate.
What were the things you made in the last season?
Sentinel Shields, you have one, Taylor has one, Brian has one,
And remind me what
I
that does.
have one. While the shield's on your person, you have an advantage on initiative rolls and you can't be surprised.
Was Taylor's concern that we were going to have a table like last week?
Yeah.
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But I actually need to double check
And
that.
you want to know what?
It's raining. I'm surprised anybody showed up, frankly. I thought it was just
I
me.
need to work with somebody because I don't know how, but he said I want to be an undead ranger guy. So I don't figure out how to-
Reborn.
Yeah, what we call reborn. I'm going to that how to customize this to an undead skeleton that's having a bad day. all the time now.
I almost am making
No, it's
that
not-
because of the weather, though.
It's not you can't surprise. It's also the advantage on perception
Yeah.
checks.
Good work.
It rains in LA, 50% attendance.
I had to take the toll roads because it would have been like twice as long on the 5.
Yeah, I left early.
Yeah. But yeah, if someone want to look quickly sometime on how to make a skeleton bony boy that's really grumpy about being dead and still forcing to be doing stuff.
Crossbow plus sharpshooter. That's the lesson.
Yeah.
Whenever life throws at you, crossbow plus sharpshooter.
And we're level.
No, but I'm
6
dead, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Jim.
Why?
Whatever life or death throws at you, crossbow plus sharpshooter.
Oh,
You're level
no.
7, right? Here's Mike.
Yeah, we're level 7.
No, so I didn't look at that.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Don't
7.
need any.
Hello, Mike.
Can you go there? Is there space?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
Where will my book go?
You
Do you want to go here? Or do you want to go there?
I would sit here.
I'd
You
sit
can
over
sit
here.
there, but then what's going to happen is you're going to knock the camera.
Dave is pushing away from our. Is that our rig? Is that what you call it?
They call it
Yeah.
stand.
So, can
We
I
should
clarify
get
the story?
GoPros.
Yes. Did you do that for the? I did. My main job is model trains. That's what I work on. And
Do you really?
all that. Yeah.
You just got it.
And a lot of the guys put the
Yeah.
GoPros on their train sets now.
Yeah, they do.
They give a tour of their setup that way. See it from the train's point of view.
Yeah,
That's a
level 7.
hobby.
It's an involved hobby.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of geezers in it,
Where are
but
we at?
still a lot of people intrigued to try
Where are we
to.
at, boss?
In the city right now. But like,
Okay. And we solved the problem. We cured the cow.
Wait, we didn't rescue the little boy though.
Cure
We
the-
rescued
did,
little
we
boy.
asked him.
Yeah,
back.
that was at the end.
Rescue the
saved
little boy,
the
killed the
miner.
cow,
We saved the
saved the
miner.
miner.
Yeah.
We're putting your
It's about
paladin in a
pussy,
phantom
it's
steed.
Oh. What? Is that what those boxes are?
Yeah, they're horses with 100-foot base movement speed, so they can travel 200 feet.
Oh, hell yeah.
They,
Wait, I can also summon a horse.
yeah,
We
but these
have-
are
we
even
need more
faster.
horses.
So you can give you a horse and have someone else ride your horse because 200-foot movement speed horse.
That's pretty fast. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Is that a sidekick, that spirit guardian?
I don't
Is it a mount?
Sidekick.
Is it a pet?
Oh, and you have a sentinel shield now.
Oh, I do?
Not so bad.
Yeah.
What
Made it for
happened,
us.
man? Alright.
He was making
And that's why I wasn't doing.
Oh,
yeah, that's why I wasn't
yeah.
doing anything.
And I've learned a great deal about the local lore. I've read all the obituary notices and other documents that may have been in the church.
Am I in that epic
And I have carefully reviewed all graffiti in the local pub's bathroom
Nerd.
for any clues.
I've sniffed
3D?
glue and I forgot.
Did it say something about
Also,
numbers?
I forgot.
I have spent 3,500 of the party's gold. We're down to 1,000, roughly.
Battlesmith Defender?
Alright,
Shield
so
guardian.
the dwarven lady,
There's
I already forget
rolls now, dude.
what her name is, but she told y'all where y'all need to go. Y'all gotta hike. She said where she believes it is. Here, I'll show
Did we
you.
have to go to 3 places or just one?
What
It's
is-
3 places, but you'll see. It's 3 places, but 2 of them are literally
It'll be in stones, right?
2 of them are literally the same place,
Okay.
and then the other one is right next door. So y'all are
We
here,
got a huge map now. so-
and y'all gotta go here.
Okay.
These 2 are the same. This is next door. They actually connect
Okay.
in the middle. So you can go to this one first, or this one first. But the crypt, you have to get through this to get to the crypt. This,
Let's
you
go
can
to
just
the.
go
I
outside.
would go to the one.
Yeah, let's go to Gibbet Crossing
Yeah.
first.
How
Remind
many?
me what we're doing.
I would like to get more history on the Star Metal Hills.
No. No one knows.
Remind me what we're going to get.
Shards. We found
Oh,
out that
that's
the
right, the
stones
shards.
that they were stealing from the buildings weren't
We gotta
actual
collect the rest of
pretty
the shards.
stones. They're shards, and you think somebody bad's trying to do something with them, so you're trying to get them first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use them as my eyes? Or my eye sockets?
We'll talk
Oh,
about that
I
once
can
we
make
get
you
it.
eyes. I can make eyes.
Also,
I don't want real eyes.
how many miles
Nice.
can you travel in a day?
How many miles can we travel in a day?
Comfortably?
10 miles a day is the game's base rules for 30-foot movement speed.
Very well.
Due to the fact that we can both create phantom steeds, which have 100-foot movement speed, we
30.
can...
10 miles a day.
I was going to say our party can travel 30 miles a day comfortably.
But we want to be really comfortable.
We move to negative 30 miles of speed. We go backwards when we try to go forwards.
Do we all get to ride the steeds? Or
I can-
just you guys are.
We can create enough steeds if we really want to.
All right. Well, it's 75 miles away. So depending on how fast you want to go is how many rolls I'm going to need.
We're gonna get there in 2.5 days.
No, we're gonna get there in 6 days.
6 days?
6 days, 10 miles a day, right?
What's the rush?
We'll push through one night.
Why are you rushing us? I feel rushed.
Well, we have to get to the crystals before the bad guys.
Yeah, do you want to make
Who says we have to
skates?
do that?
Money.
I mean, why can't we get to the bad guys after they get the crystals?
What if we just sit on our mine profits for a little bit, you know? Get some more capital.
Yeah.
Well, because Cody's
better.
burning through capital longer.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
he's burning the.
So we
need to go. We need to go.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing we're not a
He spent
profitable
3,000
organization.
of our
Well,
gold.
I mean, he's burning through the capital.
He is
How
burning
come
our
you're burning
capital.
through the capital?
He spent
Because I
3,000
gave
gold.
everyone in the party, minus Dad, advantage on initiative rolls.
Okay, I understand, but we're running a business here. We got to be profitable.
Fine, we can sell these things. Do you have any idea how
We
valuable those
have
are?
to be profitable. I don't know. I mean, we can't be operating in the red.
I think getting shards is not going to be profitable. But I don't know if we can sell these shards.
Of course we can.
You're saying we can't sell.
But if we don't
I
get the
think-
shards,
yeah.
our
I
mining
think we've been
operation
getting
may
the
be in
D&D
jeopardy.
game wrong the
that's true.
entire time. I think it's a business. I mean, we got to talk. I mean, what's the name of our business here? What's the party of
The game show.
The game show.
Game Show Incorporated. Yeah, Incorporated.
So the corporations haven't really been his idea, so it's more like
Have we
trade
incorporated?
Legal
secret
reasons I've
conversation.
incorporated our team.
As Corp, I think we need to go to Neverwinter to actually file the
We are
proper
a
paperwork.
Hold on,
we
if
are
we're
a
a company,
multi-member
if we're a
LLC.
Wait, do we need insurance now that we're a
Whoa, I'm
corporation?
not a fan of LLCs. The more stock we issues, I think it's larger if we're an S corp.
I
For
think
growth.
that
We're
could
gonna
be like
issue
I say we
process
can't.
for individual members of the corporation.
Are we issuing stock?
Yes, I mean maybe
Can
not
I be
now.
in charge of writing the bonds? Can I write them out?
Of
See,
course.
that's why I vote for the multi-member, because then in a multi-member situation, we divvy up profits equally as per the project. We don't have,
Assuming that we're
like
equal
a-
contributors, and I don't know if
And
that's the
Cody's
case.
burning 3,000 gold
And
a
he's-
weekend.
obviously, we have a cost liability over here.
Hey, we can. Hey, those fields sell for 500 gold pieces.
I'd like to hear a business
I'm
case
going
on
to
this.
work on a hierarchy here to include a reporting structure and HR department.
Fair enough. We need
That will
HR.
handle-
I think we have our finance department. No,
No, I am not finance.
You're
Glenn
part
is-
of the safety.
Glenn will be HR.
I'll be part of it.
Glenn will be HR.
His principal is
so-
to twist that. Like he's an HR liability.
There
he never said he would be a good HR
Says it's
person.
okay,
Someone is stealing your lunch. Twist his dick.
There are some obvious hypocrisies in this choice. That's clear.
But I think we need to work through the problem. I see growth there as the HR, the
Yeah.
chief, the CPO.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of
So
course.
I would say bring your
You
complaints
can
to
bully whoever
Glenn.
you want. I'll ignore their complaints.
Yeah. Please put them in writing, and then he will throw them away. So we'll handle
Please
that.
put them in
After a
writing
month,
so we
I would like to
know.
nominate Fleston of the Deep as our CEO.
I don't know who is that.
And my
That's
eyes
his
kind of
page.
turn bluish like water when I say
Is that
this.
your dad?
That's his patron.
Oh,
Here you go.
are they actually going to be
Drop
at
a
board
card.
meetings?
Fleston is everywhere.
I don't believe
He
this
will
guy.
lead us.
I don't like this. guy
17.
I think this is bad.
Fleston of the Deep.
Isn't he already our CEO? Like spiritually?
He likes to work beneath
I vote
the sea.
I vote for equal membership partnership.
I'm in.
Well,
No hierarchical structure.
I count for 3. I get
And
to
it's a
count.
flat
I get to count my minion counts, right?
4, 5, 6, 7 members.
I'd like to entertain a motion to.
If you
you
die
got,
again, though,
17.
Yeah.
your
I got
profits will be
12.
distributed amongst the rest.
So
of
I have a will. So
I would write
my
that.
shares
Let's
are
file
actually.
that with H. Is it filed with HR?
You got a 12?
Because
I'm
it's
already
not
dead.
filed.
Well, no, I filed the trust with a Neverwinter to get the entire Sword Coast involved. So the trust is involved, and my shares are in that trust.
That is legally binding, but please file it with HR.
Yes.
I'm already
Because
dead, so.
if your
I'll say
trust is
cold.
not with HR,
Okay.
Wait, can the
21
minions
for
get a 3/5 compromise?
No, that's
Can
right,
we
I
have some
have
kind of
an
very
intern.
racist?
I forgot I have an
That could be.
intern.
Student.
A student, an
I
unpaid
hit the
student.
owlbear.
So we
You
got.
gain
true.
proficiency in wisdom saving throws. If you already have proficiency, you can gain in intelligence or charisma. Your choice.
What is the best feat for administration?
That would be like.
Or
Diplomacy.
bureaucracy for that
That'd be all
matter.
numbers, no logic.
22.
A bureaucracy feat?
Yeah, all numbers, no logic.
Deuce, deuce. There's nothing for 22, Cody.
Wait, there's nothing? I thought I asked someone for 22.
And I think bureaucracy is a lack of wisdom, a little bit higher charisma,
Oh, yeah, it's on the last page.
and a
It's
lot
Joker.
of intelligence, I think.
Yeah.
No, wait.
I mean, bureaucracy just sounds like zero
You
wisdom, all
receive an
intelligence,
uncommon
right?
wonder
Yeah.
talent chosen by the DA.
Yeah, here's
even need
the
intelligence?
right form for you need. You need this one too. And that
What happened to the?
Is it charisma? I mean, you need
What's
to
a
do
wonder
step
talent?
A, B, C, D. I mean, fill out the form of
Uncommon.
triplicate. You need
Yeah.
to find.
Nice.
You need to
Skill to do that.
understand increasingly complex
Sweet.
and zero value.
What
added
happened to
stuff.
the tentacle cow?
Place.
Yeah.
We're
Very
going
good
to be
question.
discussing the membership structure for the next 6 days.
Well, I would like to
So we'll
also
take
get
a
an
6
update
days.
on the tentacle cow. Did the tentacle cow die, or is,
No,
can
we
I
saved
have the
it.
tentacle cow?
Nope.
Whose
I
cow
got,
is it?
18.
I did. Taylor and I did collect 2 handfuls of milk from the cow. That-
Whose
Handfuls.
cow is it? I would like to purchase the
I
cow.
got
Is the
monster.
milk like a weird color, or is it like
Nope.
just
That's not
standard?
No, it's
Business.
we cleaned it.
Oh, okay, okay.
What?
Card monsters.
Who owns
Christmas
the cow? Let's buy the
Walk
cow.
Christmas way,
It's
you make the same
public,
throw, you roll one
public
d4 and
asset
subtract
of
that number from the
the
total.
town.
So
I
the
got
town won't sell us
14,
their cow?
So that
No.
is
What are we handing out these cards for?
beginning.
You get a buff. Cody's
You hit
buffing
one
us.
maximum
I
card,
don't-
hit
okay,
one
that-
card.
Wait, are these buffs costing us money again? I mean, is there a cost incurred in these
Yes,
buffs?
this
Can't-
is
no.
the materials and this stuff.
Well,
cost is
it's
the
debt.
chance.
It's more like
Can
you
you
owe
guys-
Cody.
The chance
Can you
that-
guys hand me back the cards? You took
Yeah, I
any?
did.
What shield did
The
it?
cost is the chance that it's not positive.
I mean, but was there money expended on
No,
those?
because someone
To
has
create the
cost.
cards did cost money.
Everybody roll a d20.
Initiative?
Nope.
5.
16.
16.
Do we add anything to it?
No
No.
time.
14.
Yeah.
Whales.
Alright.
Whales.
Right.
1 and 2.
Oh, I'm getting there. Sorry.
Bad.
Cody, did you roll one?
I got a 5.
Alright. And David, what did you get?
16.
Alright, so
Oh, cool. I get 2d10 extra
Again, you have,
hits.
to, you have to wash this or something. Make
For the next 8 hours.
y'all get to the entrance.
What was it? What was my number?
6.
Y'all get to
9.
the entrance of the
Oh.
Gibbet Crossing with no incidents.
And
over
everyone rolled 2d4 temporary hit
the
points.
days that y'all traveled.
So we're at the entrance to Gibbet Crossing,
Yup.
and history check to see what I know about Gibbet Crossing. That's a 19 on the die.
Alright.
Is the Gibbet Crossing a natural area or is this a bridge?
What's a gibbet?
It's a cave.
What pen do you have with you?
It's
So
a,
as a ranger, I should
24.
know my nature of the
That's a
world,
24
when I was alive.
history.
Is it what?
it's a
How about my
from
nature check for that?
Eh.
Y'all don't really
As a
get-
ranger, I should
I don't
know
know. I'm thinking
natural
it's just
scenery,
like a
right?
name, like John Gibbet.
Sir Gibbet.
So,
Herbert.
yeah, Herbert Gibbet.
Okay, okay.
I know my nature stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what it
Gibbet is a
yeah,
word.
Natural explorer. There we go.
Gibbet, an upright post with an arm on which the bodies of executed criminals were left hanging as a warning of deterrent for others.
Oh.
The
That's
gibbet
badass.
execution by hanging. Gibbets, gibbeting, gibbeted. To execute someone by hanging. Archaic, subject to ridicule and derision. Poor Melbourne is gibbeted in the Times.
Such a fun word.
And did everyone roll their 2d4 temporary hit points?
Yeah.
I did
Wait,
not.
what was the cost associated with that?
With the buff?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
It's basically like
uh-oh.
bad habits. Example is Travis currently has a minus 1d4 to saves.
But was there cost? Like, what was the material on that?
How much did it cost? 500 gold pieces.
Hey,
Sorry I'm late.
wait, who's paid for that 500 gold pieces?
That's party well.
We all did.
No,
dude.
whoa,
We're
whoa,
communist
whoa,
state.
He's
whoa.
burning, I'm telling you, he's burning resources
No,
like at an unhealthy rate.
no,
We need to get a controller. Who's the controller?
You're the treasurer.
No,
You're not
no.
the
I'm in charge of treasury, and there's nothing in the treasury.
Hey, there's one. We have 907 gold in the
Well,
treasury.
I've done a complete audit. We are running in the red. We better get these crystals fast, and that mine better start turning it around because
Whoa.
I don't know where the gold went.
We have a
You don't know?
communist.
He's right
We
next to
have
you.
a communist.
We have that kind of money. I got stuff I want to buy.
Buy something.
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
I need
Fancy Costco?
healing potions.
Gibbet Crossing.
We don't need healing potions.
Gibbet Crossing is a forlorn place. It was once a crossroads of the Underdark where Drow, Durgar, and Sviblin
Snurf Neblin. They're the worst. They have darts in their
communities
beards.
lived in uneasy peace.
No, that's Durgar.
The Durgar had a lucrative business market, collapsible cages. There were self-crafted hanging cages that gave Crossroads its name. So those are what they call the gibbets. And the Durgar came to rely on mithril that the Snurflevelin supplied. The Drow provided the Durgar with security in exchange for inclusion in the Snurflevelin trade contracts.
Inclusion.
When the Mind Flayers attacked the area long ago, the groups didn't fight alongside one another and were individually annihilated. Only monsters live in the Crossroads region today. Humanoids rarely travel through this area, as cave-ins and flooding have made it inconvenient to get through.
Did we have any idea where the crystals were? We just heard they were around this area.
There's supposed to be one in each of the areas that were listed.
Okay.
And I did turn 3,500 gold piece of money into 3,500 gold pieces worth of stuff in retail, so...
Can we fire this guy?
Yeah, like he's
I provide 2d4 temporary hit points to this party every
You guys
session.
authorized him to use the treasury.
Yes.
I provide
I
everyone
do
with
not remember our
blessings.
authorization.
There was I have it written right here.
Where was? How was the authorization
Vote to
provided?
He has
Provided.
full authorization to use the treasury.
Who authorized
I
that?
provide
Vote
This,
it.
man.
There needs to be an audit here.
Yeah, I think
Are
we
you
need to-
challenging my treasury?
No, I think the treasury's fine. Like you said, it's the control of the expenditures.
There's no controller. You gave him full
Clearly,
line.
there's no controls. We need to implement controls. I question all
Wasn't that
spending
his
that has been done at this
responsibility?
point.
Weren't you supposed to make sure that we had a good cash flow situation?
I think you're the cash flow. He's the
I'm not the
controls on
cash flow. I just
expenditures.
keep it and
look.
itemize it.
Let's fire both of these assholes.
The gold still exists, right? I think that's in control.
Gold
What's the
standard?
goal?
It didn't disappear, right?
No, we're out of gold.
We're out of gold. Someone's been spending it frivolously.
Shit, let's
Spending
fine.
is different than
As long as they
disappearing.
aren't-
That's
Oh
all
no,
I care about.
1,000
Heads on
disappeared
the
as
pike,
well.
we're good.
What?
1,000 disappeared as well. Yeah.
Disappeared.
Go.
We don't know.
We have there's a coin of devouring.
So we do need about it.
There's probably a coin of
How much
devouring.
money do we currently have?
None.
How much?
We have no. I thought you said we have 900.
We have 907 gold pieces.
We should have 970. We seem to have misplaced.
Do we have more weapons than everyone else? Then we have infinite gold.
Yeah.
We have been selling a lot of weapons. Long swords and short swords are like 5 gold each, and we've unloaded a ton of them. That bag
So
of holding
clearly
has been
sounds like it's not the controller. I think we have a complete what is the word? Failure in our treasury, both controlling
Embezzlement.
and monitoring.
There's
Yes.
skimming off the top.
Yeah, that's
Skimming
all.
on the top.
That quarter was sent
We
for
will
like
have
for-
to
for-
investigate.
I think it's a father and son racket going on here.
That's what a pool boy does.
Yeah.
Let's make a motion for HR to investigate at the next chapter.
I think we need to get legal involved.
HR?
I don't think we have legal yet.
I am legal.
Yeah.
I am
wait,
I am the law.
Don't escalate
The law.
Have you seen Judge Dredd?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I am the law.
That's a good one, man.
Which
You're gonna
one?
love that
The remake?
No, the remake has to be the Carl
one.
or
Both.
no,
But you gotta see them both.
All right. What's this place like?
You can totally pass it.
It's terrible. Now, is it actually underground?
Oh, so
And
It's
so,
seen it?
okay, so what's our dark vision situation?
wait,
300 feet, baby.
One, I got great dark vision. Two, I have my intern, Ulrich Jr., who will lead the way for us.
Can I cast light on Ulrich's head?
Yes.
So he could just be a 30-foot
He
torch.
is completely ready. to
Can we
do what
rename
need.
him Ulrich the Glowing?
Yes, Ulrich the Glowing. Cast your light,
Yes, I
upon
cast
him.
light on him.
and he will lead the way in front. And we will march in formation with
You are so
Ulrich
good
Jr.
with the henchmen, it's unbelievable.
I love unpaid interns.
Brian,
Mandatory unpaid
Yeah,
interns.
mandatory
Hey,
unpaid
for legal reasons,
Brian, do you have a
they are
mini?
unpaid volunteers.
I-
And
Yes.
Mandatory
Okay,
unpaid interns.
I'm using both gnomes. They're on Phantom
Invisible
Steeds.
squares around these people.
Those are phantom twos. That means you can move 200 feet in a turn if you're on one.
We got
Yeah, but
Dune
can they
armor.
fit into the
Dune.
5-foot
Oh.
cave?
They can
No.
squeeze, half speed. That's in the rules. You can chat.
breathe or what about water loss?
Is this your
Fairy.
No, that's a fairy. Can't you
Okay.
tell?
Would you have a
So they
separate
can't
mini for
squeeze, but
your
they can only move at 100
shield
feet instead of
golem?
200 feet.
I thought I had a spirit guardian.
Truly
No.
no.
You have a
And it is was there a cost
Alright,
associated
shield
with
guard.
this shield
no.
golem as well?
That's treasure.
Four
It's
in
worth a
front of
ton.
us.
We should
So
sell
light
it.
the
Well,
way.
you're making it seem like it's treasure that we
So we
still
go to the
have it,
first
but
room.
apparently we have
Alright, you
treasure
get to the
that
first
we've
room.
lost.
No,
Yeah,
we've
of course
sold a
we
bunch of
can
treasure.
treasure.
We do have
We're
treasure in the
We're in a
bank.
We
room.
transfer.
No hold the money.
Tumbled stone are all that remains in this large room. Words are carved into a double door that leads south. Doors also exit to the east and west. The one on the west bears a large X in dark red. It's just the room.
What does it say on the doors?
Where it doesn't say.
Does it look like?
Oh wait, do you speak Dwarven?
I can.
Does
Hold
anyone
on.
here speak Dwarven? Does anyone here speak Dwarven or Raw?
Any doors?
Who doesn't speak Dwarven?
Do you speak Dwarf?
Do you speak dwarf?
Wait, are we talking Shermebelin here?
Dwarf.
Dwarves.
Durgers speak
Not
Dwarven
Gnomish.
too.
I have deep speech, which I think
Wait,
I can do.
no.
Wait, does he have?
No,
Wait, does he have
that's not
Gnomish? If someone has Gnomish, they can read Dwarven
Nah.
because they're in the
He's a
same
gnome.
script.
But we don't know what the words mean.
No, you can still
We
read
can
it.
sound them out, but we don't know
Does
what
it
they
say,
mean.
abandon all hope, all ye who enter here?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Canadian alphabet and the English alphabet are
go
the same, but two totally different languages.
Yeah.
To those who are about to
Definitely.
die, we salute you.
Does the area look like it has been traveled recently, or is it just totally dusty and no footprints, nothing disturbed?
It just looks old,
Okay.
crumbling, decrepit.
Okay, and nobody speaks Dwarven? Nobody can do that?
No, but I think I.
So I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages, and I'm going to read the Dwarven.
Says toil.
Toil?
T-O-I-L.
That's it?
T-O-I-L.
Over both, like it's over both doors, or just the red
one
mark
south
door?
door.
South door, and the other door has a red mark.
Yep.
So it's not double toil and trouble? What do you call it, that saying? How's it go?
Toil,
Shakespeare.
toil, and trouble.
Well, I would think dwarves would enjoy toil.
That should be-
My understanding of dwarves is they love to work really, really hard, almost like slaves. So I vote we go through
And
the toil door.
Durger enjoy having slaves.
And they insult women.
Yeah,
So
that's
y'all
my
go through
understanding.
the south
Okay,
door?
yeah, Ulrich Jr. goes through
Hi
first.
ho.
Alright.
What's out
Whoa,
there?
whoa,
We
whoa,
have
we
a
got a
situation.
rogue. Don't we got roguey guys? Roguey guy. Check for traps.
I'm not a rogue.
Who's the roguey guy?
Are they
A sack of
dwarven or are they
bones.
gnomes?
Do we not have a
They're
rogue?
dwarves.
We don't have a
We have
rogue.
Ulrich Jr.
Too bad we don't have the best rogue in the game. Everyone casts fireball in the door.
All right.
You know about this part?
Ulrich Jr. opens
Who's opening the door?
Ulrich
Ulrich?
Jr.
Okay,
No,
Ulrich
Ulrich
Jr.
Jr.
I
Ulrich
have
doesn't
some
open
bad
the door.
news. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, right, that's what Ulrich Jr.
Stamps line
Needs
the
to
walls
face.
of this large workshop. 4 eerie figures toil before a dark forge, striking metal that isn't there. Several stone tables bear old tools and metal rods adorned with spikes. A cage in the southwest corner bears inward pointing spikes.
Well, they look like
More of
they have a
those
good time.
feral ashwiners that y'all saw at the last place are acting like they're still building stuff even though nothing's around.
They look like they have a great time.
You want to
guys.
talk to him?
Yeah, they communicated to
Go
us
ahead.
last time. Gentlemen, we have come to collect the cages that were promised us.
Okay.
I walk in and take the cage.
It weighs 50 pounds.
Okay.
And it's worth 200 gold pieces.
There you go, gentlemen.
Okay,
We're
so
back in the red or the
Who
green.
is the treasurer?
I am the treasurer.
Okay.
I would actually.
Have you not seen my treasure? I have multiple
Well, you lost-
applications.
you lost-
I heard you lost almost
Yeah.
1,000 gold.
No.
Shut.
And dispersing 500 at a pop for
We've had a
cards?
lot of
You keep
expenses.
speaking.
I have not
You shut.
lost anything.
Hey, those are
why-
magic cards.
That's why.
Shut up.
It's no one's losing everything, guys.
Actually, I forgot we had 6 platinum pieces in the treasury. I'm
Are
gonna
there any doors or
And
exits from
actually,
this
I
room?
forgot we had 10
No, I've taken all the gold.
In this
platinum
room,
pieces.
you can go continue to go south.
Okay.
Or you can go back north, which you would think would be in the room that would have been.
Gotcha.
So those are your only. You can
And
or
there's
back
nothing else.
or back through the same door.
Right.
No,
Right.
that's it. That's all that's in here.
So we're going
Okay.
to continue. Gentlemen,
Continue south,
I
yeah.
see a path south.
Ulrich Jr. leads the way with his
We must speak to your leaders. We'll be there in just a second.
right head.
All right. It's the
He's got
intersection.
My intern.
It's the intersection.
Mandatory
of the
unpaid
It's
intern.
massive. Stalactites hang from the ceiling of this 30-foot high vaulted cavern. The floor is slick with moisture and is carved level and even. Passages extend in several directions, and a stone double door bearing the carvings of a spiked cage is set on one wall.
I'm all
How
for the
many
doors.
Wait, you say there's another cage?
No, there's
No,
no
a
etching.
drawing of a
etching.
cage. I think that probably.
Do you
makes
have
the
your
most sense.
detect good and evil going?
What do we
I mean,
want
I
to
could.
do? So we know how to
Get
make
that
more?
up, dude. Stalactites could come to life, and there could be oozes and stuff.
Whoa.
We're getting
this is-
underdarky on us.
Alright, I'll
Perception check.
Perception check.
From
we have
who?
advantage on that. Everyone but David Schwarm. Everyone has advantage on it. That's not even a joke.
15.
Oh, you have advantage, so roll it again.
And I'm guiding myself, too.
Yeah.
30 20.
30, 20.
Nat one.
Best.
Nat 20! There it is! HR department's alert.
He's
That's only a 13.
staring all
I got a
over the
19.
place.
19.
To 20.
Alright, on one of the
Do you roll with
stalactites in the.
Wait, how do I get advantage? What caused the advantage?
Sentinel shields. That's the stuff I spent
Part of where the
3,500
money
gold
went.
piece on.
That's the stuff you spent the gold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to roll advantage on
Let's
a check?
not bring this up again.
Or roll
Come on.
advantage on perception and initiative.
We will handle this after
On
the next chapter.
one of the stalactites in the eastern side of the wall is a brick.
Grick?
It's a what?
It's
a grick.
What's a
We've
grick?
fought these
a
before.
brick.
What's a grick?
I was like, it's a brick.
I have no idea what
Yeah,
that is.
Like,
it's
whoa.
fabricated
pictures of them.
A grick.
Fig.
It's like a frogman, right?
It's like a snake, but it has tentacles near its head, and its head is just a giant beak.
Do we have to walk past that to get to the door? Or can we walk around it?
It looks like you can.
When?
It's a big building, so I mean, if
Alright,
you want to
go
go
for
to a certain area,
Oh, he looks
you'll
great.
have
Let's
to
see
walk
what-
around it. You don't want to go.
Looks
to
like a very
certain
tame version of the giant squid.
I sense that that's a
Is there
business
anything over there
opportunity.
towards that area?
There's a
That looks like
opening
a
that
giant
looks like
desert worm.
there's no doors.
On point for
That's
the week.
really it.
Okay, but the door with the cage on it is.
So it doesn't have as many
not
teeth,
that
though.
way.
No, the door with the cage.
It looks like a
says
child.
South, so that's
Yeah, it looks cute.
yeah, the wall is that way.
Okay, so we can go through the door with the image of the cage on it without going past the brick. We can, if we want to go towards the brick, there's other passageways
But
that
we're
way.
at range. You're a murder machine.
I am a murder
We
machine.
might as well just kill the Grick,
Sure, we can do
right?
that.
Drive evil out of this plane.
All right, well now we're gonna do something. I'll make the room. The room we'll just say is this whole thing right
Okay.
now because the cavern's huge.
Why
It will say the Gricks over here.
Do I get anything if I have like a surprise attack on this character?
If you have surprise attack, you
This
have
there's an
advantage. on
entrance
attack
there,
rolls.
which he's by. There's an entrance here that y'all are at. There's an entrance here now, and there's an entrance that would be over here. Y'all came from here.
Okay, so we're
And where's
over
the
here.
double doors?
There is no double doors. It was just
Where's the door with the cage picture on it?
it doesn't really say. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see.
What's this place? Where are we right now?
Like room 3 within the Gibbet's Crossing. Gibbet's Crossing.
Where would the double door be?
Gibbet Crossing is where all the different Underdark
very
races kind of
detailed.
came together and lived
I
in
thought he was saying
safe space.
giblets for a long
How do
time.
you spell that?
Slave catch. Gibbet.
I thought he was saying giblets.
Gibbet.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
an
came
actual
through this
word,
door
right?
here, right? And
Yeah.
it's saying like where would the double door on this map be?
gibbet?
A
That
gib. You know how the pirate, the gib?
right? There's no double
It's
door.
it's where you hang people. It's the
Alright,
It's
so it's just-
ITS, not ETS.
It's just 4. We're basically in a place with 4 different ways to go. Coming
Yeah,
from one
the map
place.
shows no double doors, even though it said it had
ET.
double doors.
to
So-
jib is
Is this a? This is
no,
an
but
entrance
that's
down
not the
here?
name of the
Yeah,
room.
it's
I am
fast.
showing.
All right, so I'm gonna
showing
try to
spelled
strike
with
this
an
guy
I
with
and not an
advantage.
E.
oh, in the adventure.
So what does that mean?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right, so
Well,
I'm
as a
going after this guy.
lexicographer, I'm not happy.
So initiative rolls.
I mean,
Do we do that first?
No, you get one shot.
One shot, or I get 3 attacks?
Well, after your first shot, stuff's gonna happen, so you get one shot.
Okay, you have advantage on an attack roll. Remember that you have attack.
Well, I only got 11.
Oh, jeez.
That misses.
Yeah.
Wait, was that with Buzz D20?
well,
4 and a 6. So.
Ooh, 46. Not
Dave.
a good opener.
the cow with the tentacles.
I love the
That
cow
is
with the
such a good
tentacles.
picture.
I want that as a pet so badly.
The picture's the best. Look at the cow and it's spitting the.
Roll initiative.
Look at this.
Everyone but David has advantage on
Isn't
their
that the
initiative
best?
roll.
This is what
so
cost us
good,
$3,500.
What'd you get?
10.
I want
gold?
potions of healing for that, like greater ones. Though.
8.
You have advantage.
Travis.
Yeah.
You have
It was
advantage.
a 5,
8.
man.
Did you have
Yeah,
advantage?
for a skeleton.
Did everyone remember their advantage on initiative?
17.
Try again.
Before anything else.
Brian.
But skeleton, I'm trying to find things to do as a skeleton, guys. Just saying.
12.
Oh, that counted?
Yeah.
Thank
Why
you.
do we want to kill this thing? Does it
It counts.
get us?
Lance.
It was,
evil.
it was
19.
existing.
It's in a way.
Yeah.
It's in our way.
Kind of. No, the other way.
9.
It looks very cute in the picture, though. I think it could be a pet.
Cody.
18.
Glenn.
22.
Glenn, you go first. The Grick obviously saw the shot.
I'll hex it and then hit it with Eldritch Blast.
2 beams. Actually, might hit. It was a. Those 4s plus. 4 plus 10, so that's 14. 14's hit?
Nope. Not this one.
Dang.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alright. Lance.
Sorry, what?
You're up.
There's a Grick hanging from a
It's
stalactite.
just one Grick, though.
Yeah, Grick.
All right, I'll
Aim for the
shoot.
side. Just dumb down.
I'll shoot at it with my crossbow.
Not the side, the whole thing falls.
All right.
Yep.
All right. It's a 10.
You get more than one attack, right?
Yeah, we have 3 attacks.
No, he's not authorized for a
no.
crossbow. He just has like a secondary weapon.
Is it just 2 attacks then?
No, he isn't even a marshal. He's a caster.
Oh, okay.
It's used like a panic option to save resources.
Is this that big cavern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Grick
the Grick's
goes?
turn, yeah.
I mean, we're far away from it, right? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not worried about it.
We're pretty
This
close.
is the
Look
room
how
we're
many
in right
interns
now.
there are.
Yeah.
Lewis, so I can get a better idea.
It'll take a long time.
Is
Yeah.
that the room we're in?
Yes. Yeah.
Volunteers, because interns have to be paid.
Alright. So it
Unless
starts
not
coming
if they
towards you.
die.
Unless they're an unpaid intern.
Oh my gosh.
In California, it's illegal. to
And out of that room right behind
Exactly,
it,
which is why I said.
6 more Gricks come out.
Oh,
more?
guys, what are you doing?
And you notice as this one gets closer, it looks a little bit bigger than a normal Grick.
It's the mother.
Oh, dang.
Alright, so it's gonna attack whoever is right in front of it.
What's
Who's
up?
that?
That's me.
That's you on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Alright, it gets the big one first, gets 2 attacks. Does a. No,
Oh, that's why these came out again. Kung Fu Panda
And
4
that's
is
not
coming
gonna
out.
hit.
Alright.
Oh, it looks so good.
Then the little ones.
Have you been
With
watching
this.
live action
Yeah.
Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. No, it's better than
What
I
is
thought
it
it was
on?
going to be.
Disney?
It's alright.
Netflix.
It's okay.
Netflix.
8 episodes, I think.
What is
Yeah,
this?
we're only on up to like
Live action
2.
Avatar.
You know what just launched on Hulu? Shogun. Have you seen
The,
that?
the old
Is it on Hulu?
No,
Yeah, I
it's
hear
new-
that's
it's a new
great.
series.
James
It's so
Michener
awesome.
book.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
It's a new one though. It's a new.
People-
But it's the same story where a Western
One
guy
of your
shows up.
skeletons takes 5 piercing damage.
Okay, it's still
I
up
know,
at
I saw
8
that as a
HP.
kid, man.
Cody, you're up. All of them
Okay,
missed except 1 attack now hit 2.
I am going to
Yeah,
cast.
it's a whip fest.
It was bad.
What am I going to cast?
Did they stop by here before they went to dinner?
They did.
Yes, they did.
People went to dinner?
Yeah, that's what I said.
They showed up and then they went to dinner?
They left.
I didn't get an invite, so
Is it a date? Who was it?
it was the other table.
I'm going to cast
Well,
Hypnotic
Sam's
Pattern
trying,
targeting all of
Shane.
the Gricks.
Right. They were just waiting for the
What's
day
this?
that
Make
they didn't show
Wisdom saving throws.
up. And they could go to dinner.
DC
Where did they
15.
go to dinner?
I don't think they did.
I don't think we asked.
Probably Morton's.
2 of them
Yeah.
made the alpha
would
and
guess.
one of the others. But
No, they
Okay.
usually
5
go
of
to
them
a
failed.
Japanese.
Until they
curry
take
place.
damage, they cannot move, take actions, reactions, or do anything on their turns. Then, I'll have 3 of my skeletons provide you with advantage. I'll have 2 of them provide you with advantage.
Oh, thank you.
And then that'll leave me with... First, with the first 9 attacks, I'm going to be targeting the alpha. What do I
all
need
the
to
stuff
hit?
Cody's been doing has been costing
18.
egregious amounts of money.
What did he actually spend it on?
Exactly.
He bought you a necklace. He crafted you a necklace.
He crafted it for himself?
No, for all of you.
No.
Everyone has a necklace.
He made his
No,
own
no, shields.
You made shields?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm rejecting this. I'm actually going to go and sell it and see if I can get some money.
It's
And no
okay,
one else
that's
is-
So you put
5
it back in
hits.
the
No. I'm keeping this
That's your
in my
choice.
pocket.
That's your choice.
Wait, no. I thought we've agreed all money
10,
earned by the game
18,
show.
28
belongs
damage
to
on the
game
alpha.
Yeah, you sell it, goes back.
Well,
It's-
however, I don't
Is he an
think it means
alchemist?
we can spend it egregiously.
You
Then
signed
I
off on
will-
him.
And I don't remember signing off on
we have to
anything.
put a policy in place where HR has to approve or something.
Approved expenditure.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I am the treasurer. I'm
Then I
not
will
subject to HR
No,
approval.
HR
No, I
doesn't
mean, through the
approve.
laws
No,
of
the
the-
CFO approves everything.
I want to deal with this.
The CFO authorized
7
expenditure.
Gricks, 6 are regular
Yeah,
size.
usually you got the treasurer and
huge,
controller and
5 of the
company, so the
regular
treasurer one
are
can't just go off and go
50
willy nilly
I
like
can't
what's
do
happening
anything.
here.
I don't want to
That's
get the
That's
I think
attention
willy
yet.
nilly is
big one's on
anti-gnomish,
us.
and I am offended.
Yes.
Because it is.
Okay. HR,
Big one's on me.
he used the
That's
term
on you
willy
guys.
nilly
Oh.
at me.
But you guys want to check the door?
In
While you're doing that?
Are you
In a derogatory to gnomes
skedaddle?
way,
You guys
by
want to
the
check the
way.
door while I'm
Just
doing
so we're
that? You guys are
clear.
doing
Wait,
that?
you're being derogatory to gnomes?
Yes.
Good.
I'm gonna check the door with like guarding. While you guys are
Why do we make
distracted.
this guy out of HR?
I want to check the door he's guarding.
going
when you're
well.
I'm a
sitting.
turtle.
Rather
Close
than-
the door, it's open,
I have a port on this week. I can get it to you next week.
guys here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's,
nice.
it's not a door, it's just,
Real
it's
nice.
just a cave that's...
I want to look in.
Swamp
We want to
people.
over there and look into that area where he was back to.
See if we can find their weakness.
Alright, you poke your head in there. It's a depleted
Are
mine.
you passing these around? What's
Rough
going on?
walls indicate the mining was once performed here. Collapse of repulsive mucus jammed the crevices. A narrow door is wedged in the back of the mine.
Okay, so nothing's hiding back there for us. Nothing's
They all came out.
all came out. All right. Well, they're hypnotized. What does that mean if they're hypnotized? I mean, if all
There are
orders to talk
5
to
that are
them?
hypnotized.
No, it means they
So
can't do anything on their
1,
turns. I'm
2,
good.
3, 4, 5 are hypnotized, right? And then 2 are not.
Oh,
Big bad is
and it's
not.
a hypnotic
I
pattern.
don't want to get that
Yeah.
attention on me. I'm a sack of bones, but I'm still
So
self-aware
if
of
we
myself.
damage them, now they wake up, right?
Yes.
Yes, but just don't damage them.
Okay.
Yes, I'm
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
damage them.
No, don't damage the ones that are hypnotized. Damage the ones that are not hypnotized
I'm
first.
damaging only the ones that are hypnotized.
What if I shrink them?
And I'll do 1 damage to each of them.
That's exactly.
Can you
Go
shrink
mad.
the group?
I
thought
can
it was
shrink.
One thing.
I have enough shrinks to shrink a shrink.
Wow.
Brian's mom's good at shrink stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it.
The water was cold.
You got it.
I don't know. It was cold.
Cold water.
I don't.
Brian's mom, if you ever watch any of this, I apologize.
I'm not gonna listen to the big guy.
Ryan's mom is a
And he knows I'm the big guy.
Definitely a subscriber. I expect all of your parents are subscribers.
My mom doesn't have YouTube. She's old.
Lake Michigan is cold.
I'm just gonna run to that entrance and not get detention anymore if I can.
Alright, this is what you're gonna do?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
Brian,
think that he's focused on the big guy
you
now.
now are
Detention?
Which one are you? Travis?
Attention.
Oh,
Travis, which guy are you?
I don't know.
You have a mini?
I do not.
Are they all a bunch of gricks? Is
I'll
that
be at
it?
this entrance here.
6 gricks, or 7 gricks, 6 regular, and 1 that looks bigger. It's literally called a Grick Alpha. I don't know if it's.
Did we take a long rest since last week?
It's an
Alpha.
alpha brick.
Y'all would have had a long rest
An
on
alpha,
me
you
before
mean
walked in this.
like me?
We've been walking for a week to get here, Brian.
His name's actually Lance. There's Grick Alpha.
I can't believe you want money when you've been paying 0 attention. I mean, part of the money is to participate. You're supposed to be, contributing to the game show.
You know the way that I would like,
Calypso,
That's why I checked the door.
attack!
That's why I checked the door, guys. 'cause
Yeah, thank
what's behind
you.
that door? Number 1, number 2, number 3.
Come on down!
The skeleton key checks the door.
So first of all, I think it's more of a control thing in terms of the cash. Like, if it was a communal
Control.
money, we all should agree upon how it's being sent.
We agree.
Yeah.
Cody's going to craft magic items. That's what I heard.
We did?
I didn't hear a full
I didn't hear
cost
the
benefit analysis, all that stuff.
You just rolled advantage on initiative. Clearly, we did.
I
that.
didn't though. I'm intentionally not rolling the initiative.
You're
I am
intent.
protesting the creation. This
I will show
frivolous-
you by hurting myself.
To be honest, I had
frivolous
This
expenditure.
must be some kind of fairy
I had
logic. Is that what
advantage
I'm
on initiative
experiencing?
already.
Frivolous.
so,
You're a turtle. I'm a turtle.
I shrink the gnome.
I will save against Shrink Ray, and I have advantage.
It's not shrink ray.
What is it?
It's
enlarge reduce.
enlarge reduce. I'm reducing you, and you.
Oh.
What's the
Dex?
save? No, it's not Dex. It's...
What is it? I'm in trouble.
It's wisdom save.
I think it's wisdom. Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
What's your wisdom modifier? And you're
I'm
proficient
not.
with that.
I'm not good. I'm not good.
You're within 10 feet of me?
I'm 11, Brian.
Actually,
No,
you're
it's 14.
higher. You actually have proficiency with it because of
Take a make sure
that
it's a
card you
wisdom
pulled. You have to
save.
save that.
Sure, it's not a con save.
Plus, you have proficiency with it, so it should
So
be
Oh no,
I
it's a
have
con
3?
save. Sorry, it's a con save.
Con save?
Con save.
You're not
So con, I am 0, so I have a 9
But-
plus 3
Are you 10 feet
is
away?
12.
Yeah, you're shrunk, even smaller.
I still rate barbs it. I still rate barbs it. Reroll again. Because SHI, I don't support this one.
14 plus
you made it then.
3 is 17.
Oh.
I can't support that one. You can call him Willie whenever you want, however you want. But shrinking him,
How's the game going? Lewis?
physical.
You cannot insult employees. You cannot insult employees. You can insult them, but you can't insult.
That's not assault.
You can
That's
twist
assault.
his dick, you can shrink his dick.
No.
But him?
That is not assault. I had no hands on were there. I'm like
No,
smaller.
that's not assault.
Go
Sorry.
smaller. It was the cold
battery.
water.
That's legal.
I think it's
legal.
verbal
And
assault.
I am
I'd like
legal
to respond to the
NHL,
idea
and
that I'm an
that's assault.
employee.
Can't be both.
I'm
That's
not
assault.
an
Can't be
employee
both.
of
I
the
am
show,
both.
am I? We're not
I am
employees.
both.
You know, I used to
Remember.
think we were equal
We're
partners
all
in this, but
members.
apparently
No
it's
one's-
not. You're a fairy.
Some partners are more equal than others.
Some partners are more
He's a tourist.
particular if you're holding the money.
There will be mistakes, and we must
still
confront
learning.
the mistakes.
I think this is
Ray.
negligence. This is
And
not a
we
Torture some
mistake.
folks.
Well, we're family now. You know,
Torture
we
some
can't
folks.
fire
Are
anybody.
you gonna do
so-
anything else?
Yeah, I am also flying up.
Yep.
So how tall is the giant
30.
Grix?
Oh, the giant Greek?
What was the
Brick
third?
Alpha.
What was your
The Greek is a large monstrosity. The Greek Alpha, whatever that. I don't know. What
So it's a 3x3.
So it's
or no,
not
it's a
evil.
2x2.
But the cave wall the cave roof when you're in that open cavern is 30 feet tall.
So I go
Everywhere
30.
else it's like 10, 12. Here it's 30. Like this
I'm
is-
30 feet hanging down, looking down.
All right.
I did that first before I tried to shrink the gnome.
All right.
Garner.
I mean, here,
And on top of it, like
Okay, I'm gonna go
there was
after
an
the-
assist.
the big
The
Alpha.
Alpha.
Yep. Yeah, 18.
I can't allow that.
Yeah, I got
Verbal
that's
abuse
the
is
first
fine.
one, and
Anything
then
that can be like physical.
Yeah,
assault.
verbal abuse actually is fine in the workplace.
Verbal
21.
abuse
It's kind of
is
surprising.
damage.
It actually is okay.
verbal abuse builds
But it's not
character.
allowed to be about any
Sex.
protected classes.
So
Or about sex in general.
Well,
and then
Yeah.
14, 19.
Y'all can joke about sex. You can call it whatever you want.
18.
I don't care.
I killed him.
He's
I found that out.
Oh, he's dead?
And Ulrich Jr.
No, you can
will
be verbal.
retire.
Like, what are you doing?
back
How
deep into
dare
the
you?
hole that
Like,
we came from.
like bullying.
Damn
is-
it.
the- the-
Yes.
the-
You tried to get
Right.
Trump, you saved. Thank you.
Yes. And then I move into attack
It has
position.
to be
This doesn't
on the
happen
basis
very
of a
often.
protected class.
But if it
And
comes
at one of the
Yeah.
non-hypnotic
Yeah,
patterned,
There's only one. It's
Proving my worth.
the green guy.
Stand
I blast him with an Eldritch
You're old.
Blast.
All right.
You hex it.
One of these guys?
What'd your
I
birthday?
hex it.
Damn, we're not telling you.
Okay.
One of these guys?
The only one that's
What'd
not
you say?
It means
can't
April.
take action.
What just happened?
Two.
It happened.
Yeah.
Do you want to know
The
my
green guy's up.
the street I grew up on?
Yes. Mother's
not
maiden
good.
name. High school
Not good.
mascot.
Cody, if we end the battle, does that give these guys the ability to
Yeah,
respond?
what city did you go to?
Or,
After we kill those guys,
That
we
is
can,
a 13.
like, if
Well,
we kill this
9
guy,
more-
can we just like walk away?
Second ray,
we could, but they
20.
aggro on us
That's
as soon
it.
as they stop being
And it
hypnotized, which is going to be in
takes-
9 turns.
Okay.
8 points of Eldritch Blast damage. It literally looks like typewriter, like script coming out of a
But-
typewriter at like lightning speed, just jams
Can
into it.
take an entire turn before they do
End
an
turn.
action, then just do that again and again, killing each one individually. So after we kill this one, we can just fast forward this fight because they can't win in any way, shape, or form unless we
After what we
absolutely mess up.
created.
We can just go down the list, eh?
Yeah.
Aww. Aww.
All right.
Dude, and you had a text earlier in the week that was
Mike.
I found sad.
You're up, man.
You're up.
Go after the
I
screen.
did a text.
You have advantage on all your
Oh,
attack
there's, I
rolls.
forget
I'll
what
smack
you
the Mr.
said.
Green
you
guy.
failed a perception roll and things are that.
Remember your
I,
advantage.
that broke my
21?
heart.
I read that in the morning. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
you're
an
right,
attack.
right.
It felt like an
24.
attack.
Just
I
take
mean, like,
26
what did I miss?
faster.
Well, no, that's
Absolutely.
sad. Like, what
Absolutely, I did.
I felt that. I don't know if I took it personally, but I'm like,
I internalized it.
did you? I
Yeah.
internalized it a little bit, but I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's hurting and no one's recognizing it, and it's a cry for help.
But he's a portal.
Cry for help.
6 damage?
HR, can I
I'll
have
do it
some
again.
more of the gummies, please?
Is this bag 2 of the gummies?
Yes.
We're double bagging the gummies?
We've double bagged the gummies for weeks. This is nothing
Alright,
new.
12 damage?
I think there's a
total?
special at the dollar
Let's do
store,
Both
right?
attacks? Alright.
Okay,
Got another one.
7-11 does
we killed that guy.
I'm sorry you found that sad.
So all the rest are
Now-
hypnotic patterned?
Yeah, so that means
fun of
every
people who
turn we
say
can
that.
have an entire turn of us beating them up
Everyone's
before they get to go.
struggle.
Then we do this 1 for 1 for each brick, and they all die.
When in April?
Okay.
I want to tie one into
Okay.
the knot first, though.
so
Now,
each
Search
not
the
damage.
grapes. Search the grapes.
search the bodies.
Search the
there's
grapes?
Search the grapes.
Okay.
I bet I could make.
Nothing. Do you want a brick
I-
necklace? Do you want to
I'm gonna carve the grick in half
No,
and
that's
wrap it
what I'm
around my
telling you,
apprentice.
after what you did to me.
I want to make some fine
That's a
brick
cool
boots.
idea.
Oh, yeah.
Stuffed.
You heard he's doing? I just put this in the file. I put it in the file.
ground.
He's gonna take one of the brick bodies
And you're ignoring all
cut
of our
it in
history
half,
together.
and he's gonna take the skin
long
off
walks
of
in
it
the
and
rain.
have the
Absolutely.
intern wear that. So
The pina
I would put that in
coladas
the
at
file.
Moonlight.
It's not a complaint. Just note that.
Just note.
Just note if we have
Bitter bitch.
Complaints.
We'll vote on it
Like-
later if it's cool.
if
It's
we'll
like
there's like
it all away.
sociopathic stuff that
I am.
happens in the future, we just want to have that stuff on.
I'll put it in the legal side
Alright.
of my job and not the
I will
technical.
say, y'all skipped one of the doors up there. I'll move the treasure from there to the place Travis was looking at.
Moving
Okay.
forward, I would like to itemize my treasure.
A shredded backpack contains a set of cartography tools.
Oh.
Wow, that's a huge
Do
find.
you want to keep that or can we sell that?
No, keep it.
6 pints of oil.
That's worth nothing.
Yeah, it is. We're American.
Oil, we can
An illustrated book about
burn it.
ropers.
Yes.
Wow, this is everything you love.
I'm sorry. About what?
Ropers.
I heard gropers.
It's got
Yeah, it's
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
There's a trifold
We got
out in the
a, got
middle.
a
Trump.
hair smellers in there.
7.5 gold.
Send that to
pieces.
HR. Like, watch out for
Emerald
all
worth
of these.
250 gold.
Hair
There we
sniffers.
go.
Wait, how much?
250.
So I get 25 of that?
And a lantern of revealing.
Mark it down.
Mark. Mark.
You can have mine.
I could use a
I would
lantern.
like the intern to hold the lantern of revealing.
Okay, yeah. Ulrich Jr.
the light.
Okay,
master.
Ulrich Jr. continues on his brave crusade. Where
Which
are we?
way y'all going? Y'all got three
like-
different options.
So take out
Is
50
there any,
from that. I took
is there any
Lance.
intuition that
yes.
we get
It all
from
goes in the
one
bag
way
of
or
No,
holding.
another?
I'm marking it.
Look down the passageways.
I'm gonna join him and go this
You see
way.
water down the bottom too.
Alright, so
I have no
there's
need
one
for
with. I
mine.
feel like we gotta go the only one that has like any significance, right? With the big trap sign.
Is there a big trap
At least
sign?
you're having fun.
I do
There's
this.
like a
was
big
that,
cave sign,
There's
right?
that cave sign,
Did
but
you
it
say
doesn't
you're in
even tell
Turtle?
me where that was.
Portal.
That's what's annoying me.
I'm slowly building my funds
Right?
back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Doors.
Alright.
It's an official D&D race. It's a giant
Okay,
turtle.
should we just go this way, guys?
So like Master
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ulrich Jr. and the rest of us are going this way.
Actually, was that
Down
how
in
many gold pieces was that?
You need to make a monk.
250.
Down.
Like next
Okay,
time.
down.
I'm not gonna be a
Yeah.
monk.
No, he's
7.
Master Uguay, but he's summoning an army of
7, 30.
nature spirits to beat people before him. For he is a pacifist.
Stairs
and does not
to the-
fight
So I
himself.
get
30.
The wide passage
No, but
is
I get
inland with
60 for
roughly
the gold
cut
bus.
stairs that descend
He
into
gave me
murky
his.
floodwaters. A subterranean waterway flooded this passage.
See, there's nothing that way.
I mean, there's more stuff. You just gotta like.
Can we cross the water?
Do we want to go
You can
Money goes
you
in the
can cross
treasury.
through.
It's only
just-
one
it's not
emerald.
gonna-
We're not giving you gold for the emerald part. Emerald goes in the bag.
I got my
Like,
60.
So we consider it a dead end and go another way.
I need to have higher controls over the spend.
Oh, so there's just water there. It's
So
not
you're
like-
going to take
it's not
money
like
out of the treasury to have
the
better
stairs
control.
go down and it's like
money
That makes a lot of
that
sense.
I know is
Yeah, let's go
mine.
through it.
That's
Yeah, let's go
yeah,
through
cut
it.
your-
Wait, actually,
Are we
before go
fighting
in,
over money?
Two things. Maybe you should
like we're
detect
married.
stuff just
Oh,
in case
yeah.
there's something in the
Like
water.
evil? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Can you
I'll take evil
marry
in
us
that
into the
water.
cult?
Let me see.
Everyone is
Ulrich
in
Jr.
this. It's not actually marriage. It's just a business agreement.
Then you get
It's not like ceremony.
So we're changing ceremony. Wait, I make a
Somewhere
motion,
in the
we
fine
change-
print it says married to each other, but it's in font size 1 in a font size 13 document. You don't know that. You don't know that you're legally considered
You know,
married.
only a homeschooler would have a font size 13 as his default font.
Actually, it's font size 12. I just font size 13 because it's
Two
too
spaces
big.
out.
Jesus Christ, you're in
This is
there.
not size 12.
How does if he casts detect good and evil and there's something evil in the water, how would he know that?
It would ding. It would. I mean, he's
If
got
there's
an
more
aura.
than one, would he know
I use
that?
font size 12.
Yeah, he's got
insane.
radar basically.
You wouldn't feel like
I have a feeling there's something in the
Knowing
water.
The difference between different font sizes.
large
I have a favorite font.
aberrations
Oh!
clicking in the water.
So did you hear what we're doing?
Guys?
Did you hear what we're doing?
What?
So we went down this passage while you were arguing over the 4 or 5 gold pieces we found, and this stairway leads down into a semi-flooded.
A sacred
series.
pool.
It's a set of passageways.
It was a
that are-
negotiating chamber. The room is
Dude,
While the
full
Geiger
of 2
counter's
feet,
going
Everyone
off.
else is fighting a battle you know nothing about.
2
You
feet
crit failed an important perception.
dark water.
And I took
the
it as like
crumbled
a
remains of an
spiritual
old stone
emotional battle.
tool emerged just
Like I'm
above the water.
struggling with like waking up every
and we
day.
detected 4
Alright.
demonic something or other.
This
Four
water
I mean, like our
Grab
internal
my
demons that
sulk
we're losing.
around the room.
Really?
They are
Yes.
chol.
Oh, sacred
I've
shoal.
got rid of all my thieving.
There's 4 chols in
I
the
saw
these bad
that and I'm
things?
like, oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Are they, can we
But we can
There,
attach
I
them to a chariot, and we can have a shoal chariot.
I wish Taylor were
Oh, I feel like
And I'm
that.
like, I didn't know.
They're the servants of
You
Cthulhu.
get your thievings out.
Are they something we should engage or not?
Thievings out.
They're
Well-
saying we should fight. They're pretty weak, roughly speaking.
Okay.
For this
control.
party.
Yeah, you have to kill them.
Alright, well,
gotta kill them?
Dead.
Before we go into the fight, I'm gonna give everyone emboldening bond. You, and you all now have +3 bonuses to attack rolls, initiative rolls, saving throws, and ability checks for the next 10 minutes.
That's a lot.
Alright, y'all are coming in through this area.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's
y'all-
go.
y'all-
This is why I get to spend so much money.
He's giving them
Okay.
And they are
This is good value.
over here
think
on this
they-
wall.
No.
He's got
Okay,
one?
so we're coming in.
Everybody line up how you would want to come in this wall. And
Is
then-
it
Did you
is it
go?
like a narrow passage? Would
The
we have to be
sensory
like
deprivation
single file?
period.
I went to one like 4 years ago.
about 10 feet.
in COVID or
And how far away are you
Dude,
guys?
right at the beginning, I think. Right at
And
the beginning.
5, 10, 15, 20,
so-
25, 30, 35, 40,
Change
45,
your life.
50.
he was in one right before.
Okay.
There's a
Can I get a
training
shot
video.
off?
I'll give you like
They
last
talk a
time. You
lot
get
about
one
if
shot
you
off and then we'll
pee
roll
in the
initiative.
water.
Okay.
There's an extra.
You too if you have a range.
And it made me really.
Oh, yeah,
I'll let both of y'all
was
get
gonna-
one shot off at the same time.
Crossbow attack.
I've got Javelin of Lightning.
Yeah,
Because you get very relaxed.
Oh, sick.
So I'll
And I'm a
just give you
jacuzzi
one
fish. I
shot.
don't know
and
like
then
you.
we'll roll initiative.
I've peed in more jacuzzis than I can
I've
count.
shared a jacuzzi with you before, Dave. Shit.
Wow.
Alright, thank
Now
God.
you tell me. I didn't know this until this. Yeah, that is.
I mean, not every time I'm in a jacuzzi, but I mean, it's happened.
I mean,
And I've been in a
stuff
jacuzzi.
crawls up into
yeah,
you.
no,
You
no,
know
I-
that. You know that.
Oh my
I'm not a
God.
fan of it. It just
This
happened
is
a
how you
few
get
times.
UTIs, man.
So I have.
Another one
Yeah,
was
it's not
two.
like
It's rough out here.
All right, roll initiative.
Wait, are we able to get to them, or are you guys going in solo?
No, I already hit one of them. We're
we go.
well beyond.
Now I'm a Loxodon. What was the number? Oh, Cody.
Sorry. If you want to know, though, it was a 7.
What's the what?
Initiative.
We're doing initiative.
8.
Okay.
7.
Uh,
Do you want to use advantage or no?
No,
Travis.
I am no longer
9.
spending the money.
Ryan.
7. Oh, I know.
Lance.
17.
David.
5.